They say curiosity killed the cat. I killed the cat. Curiosity only brought her to me.
Hey, welcome to the Xbox Gaming channel, and my name is Glenn, and today I'll be showing you In Sound Mind, a new psychological horror game where you play the story of Desmond Wales, a psychiatrist trapped in an out-of-this-world version of the apartment that houses his office as well. He's seeking answers in the cases of his previous patients, and they all ended up in not-so-good conditions. And with not-so-good conditions, I mean dead. So he's re-exploring what they went through by being transported to the scenes of their breakdowns. And eventually he has to put all the pieces together to see the common thread tying their stories together. Horror stories tend to take themselves very serious, but they often use a lot of metaphors and hide everything under a thick layer of mystery to achieve that. But in Sound Mind, the game takes a different turn at this, which presents a story that's not afraid to have some fun as well. Your primary opponent is a mysterious person that keeps calling you on random phones across the levels, just to tease you, because he can. And so many times you're given a jump scare and it's played for laughs. But you can, like I told you, you can hang up on the guy, and you can even get an achievement by doing so. So there's a tip for you. And the game is full of all kind of jump scares, and one that extremely notable is when you're going down a passage to a locked door. When you turn around, there's a mannequin standing right behind you, but he has a key for the door you need because the door is locked. You take the key, unlock the door, grab what you need, and you're out of there. And the mannequin is just sitting on a bench giving you a thumbs up, telling you that you did a good job. And this is just one of the many examples to show you that the game just wants to make fun of you. First it wants to scare you, and then it's like, gotcha. But in the end, it's still a horror game, and the humor is more a slasher film cam than an actual comedy. Just as often, the threat is real when you encounter weird monsters, and it does dive into the trauma of the patients. And I must say that I can appreciate how they portrayed the mental illness of the persons it represents. It's not as dehumanizing as you often see in movies or media, so that's a good thing. But let's be clear, the game is not perfect. The resolution to each patient's arc feels a little simple, but as I already mentioned, the game also wants to have fun with you, so I can't criticize it for this, for not being too serious and stuff. So it did well on the tone it tried to set. Also, the graphics aren't the best to look at, and you need some time to grow a liking to the game, because in the beginning it can be a bit slow and you don't really know what's happening. But the further you get, the more interesting it is. And the game itself is divided up into the central hub in the apartment complex, and then you have the individual levels accessed by the patient's taped sessions. Each level takes place in its own unique environment, and they're also all manage to feel different in how they play. Your overall goal is to explore the level, and that's the same in every level. Find keys, notes, do some puzzles, and work your way up to the boss fight. But the way each level is structured and the manner in which the bosses fight gives each level a unique feel, even though it's all the same in its core. What makes the bosses exciting is how they show up well before the actual boss fight. You'll meet every one of them shortly in the level, and they'll be hunting you throughout the level. And each boss resembles the trauma that a patient is experiencing. And I think I have all that the game has to offer in this short video. So thank you for watching, make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.
It's my tape player.
Unexpected turn of events. It seems I'm the one who's losing my mind. Why or how this is all happening is beyond me. But as strange as this is, I'm equally as fascinated as I am scared. Life in Milton Haven has become unfamiliar lately. People are... hell, I'm starting to see unusual patterns, behaviors. Ever since the crash, maybe. My patients were dropping like flies, dying. Oh, poor Virginia. I should go over their cases. I need to understand what this is. If I can get through this, if I can just keep my mind focused, I must stay aware, awake, alert.
Tanya? How? I mean, hi. I'm having a weird day. Everything okay with you? All right.
Test works. I show you an ink blot, and you sneak your way into an interpret.
I can sneak past it. I know I can. This elevator button is missing.